Hello everyone. Basically what this video is going to be, as I'm sure you can read from the title, I'm going to be doing a review of all my vinyls. I don't have a large collection per se, as I've watched other YouTubers who have ones they've collected over their entire lives and been passed down to them from their ancestors and stuff like that, but mine are literally just ones I've bought in the course of about a year. So there aren't that many. I think there's about 15 or something, or along those lines, so I'll get into it now. Okay. Basically, I'm going to start off, first of all I'd like to say that a lot of people do, because I'm 15, so a lot of people find it strange that I would choose vinyl. Here, let me just pull the curtain 1 second, there's too much light here. No, sorry. Yeah, so people generally say to me that I'm quite young to be collecting vinyls, and the reason I collect vinyls is I have an iPod that I do use every day, but I don't know, there's something about vinyls that it's funner to collect, I think. And also, inside of a lot of vinyls you get like picture discs, which are cool, limited edition stuff that you wouldn't get anywhere else, posters, you also get like a free download of the album, that kind of thing. So it's a lot more, you're getting a lot more for your money. And in a lot of cases, they do cost more than a normal album would. But here, I'm not sure how much it would be in dollars or wherever currency you're looking at this from, but it would be, an average one would be about 15 to 25 euro, which isn't that bad. If you really like them, then, if you really like the band, then that shouldn't be much of a problem. But anyway, I'll get into it. So, I'll start off with, by the way, yeah, another thing. This isn't just going to be sort of one genre of music, this is just all mine that I have, which are mixtures of rock and metal and whatever the fuck you want to call it. Alright, so I'll start off with a band called Children of Bodom, and this is a record called Halo of Blood, and this is a really, really good album. It's really cool, you can actually see my room from there. Yeah, it's a really good album, I think it's really good artwork as well. It's a cool idea. I don't even know what material they would have used for this, because it feels quite normal, it feels quite plasticky. But then obviously it has the reflectiveness, and you can see it's like sort of death with a scythe standing over a lake. And this is the back. Now, it has songs like Waste of Skin and Transference, all really good songs, not sure if you can see. And then on the inside, you will see the band themselves, which I think this is really cool. That's some good artwork. Yeah. This also came with a poster with the same logo on it, which is something you wouldn't get with a CD, which I think is very cool. Yeah, and also I won't be going too in-depth, just for time's sake, I won't be going too in-depth with them. I won't be reviewing any songs that are on them, I'll just literally be showing you them and putting to the side. Alright. This is another one. This is one of my favourite bands, Avenged, Sevenfold, City of Evil. I got this, I couldn't find it anywhere in Ireland, so I had to order this online off a website called Nuclear Blast. It's a German website. It's a really good website. You can find pretty much any record you want. And funny story, the day I got this, 3 days later I found this for €5 cheaper in a shop. But what the fuck? Oh well. This is a really good album. Obviously, I'm sure you know, if you know the band, this album doesn't sound that great generally, as in it's an amazing album, but the quality of the sound that's on the actual album isn't amazing. I know they're in talks of trying to master it or something, but it's not that great, and to be honest, on vinyl it doesn't sound amazing. Obviously it's still very good to listen to and it's great to have, but it's not as good of a listen as it would be if it was better quality. So yeah, that's the back. I'll show you the inside. That basically just has a little piece of artwork for every song. Like, this is Beast and the Harlot. There's a literal beast and there's a harlot. Bat Country just has sort of like musical notes, and you get the idea, and it has lyrics and blah blah blah. Special thanks to all that, and then that's the front. Yeah. This is a band, Slipknot, and this is one of my favourites, All Hope Is Gone. I just think it's really cool how you get the shine off the pentagram. You can see the light shining off it there. Really good artwork. The artwork in the inside is really good as well. So that's the front where you can see all the band members. That's the back where there's like an abandoned sort of barn. And this is the inside, which I think is really cool. It's just it's the entire band, like sort of close-ups and that kind of thing. And then this came with, for better quality, it came with 2 actual records. To spread it out onto more, so it would be better quality. So that's that. There's not much to say about that. Now this is probably my favourite one. This is Avenged Sevenfold. It's live in the Abbey in Diamonds in the Rough, and this is basically a live compilation album that Avenged Sevenfold brought out, and it's a special edition, so I'm lucky to actually have this. I found it by accident. Actually, there was no looking for this. I had it in my head that I wanted to try look for it, but it sort of left my mind, and then I just found it the few days after. It was only about €15. Basically, that's the front, and it came with the DVD of Live in the ABC, which I'm sure if you know Avenged Sevenfold, you know is their one and only and most famous live DVD. And then obviously this is Diamonds in the Rough, and this is like the album where they have Walk by Pantera, the cover of it. Not much to say about this. This is the back. Nothing really on the inside. There's just some artwork. You can see Rev's drum kit. Like this is like the floor after the concert took place. Special thanks, song names, blah blah blah. Yeah, and this one I'm really happy with. This is Pink Floyd's The Wall. And this is one album that my father bought in, I think, forgive me for not knowing the year, but it was sometime in the late 70s. Anyway, my dad actually bought this, and he's had it in his family since, basically. It's really good. It still has the original artwork on the inside. I'll get it out 1 second. Now, give me a second. It's really... screw it, you can find it online. I'm sorry, it's nothing amazing, but I'll be here all day if I try to do this. Actually, fuck it, I'll just pause. Give me a minute. Yeah, I just went ahead and opened it because I thought if I'm going to do a review, I might as well review it. So, basically this is the inside of the wall. I think that looks really cool. It's really unique artwork that I've never seen something in that sort of style before, so I think that's really interesting. Obviously, I'm sure you know the cover isn't much to look at. It's just Pink Floyd The Wall and then a wall design like a brick on the back as well. So that's pretty much that. Move on. And now, the funny story about this. This is obviously 13 by Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath's newest album. And I don't know if anyone, I'm sure most of you know Louis Walsh, who judges on X Factor. When I was buying this album, he was in the same shop because obviously he's Irish. So Louis Walsh came up to me after he saw me buy this and said, I saw you buying 13 by Black Sabbath there. And I was like, oh yeah, it's meant to be really good. I was just picking it up to try it out. And he was like, oh, I'm sure Sharon will be delighted to see that. And he actually said to me, I'll be ringing Sharon Osbourne in the morning and I'll tell her I met you and she'll be delighted. So there's a possibility Sharon Osbourne knows I own this record. She doesn't know my name, who I am, where I live, anything about me, but there's a possibility she knows that someone somewhere bought this album, and that is me. So basically, 13, an amazing album considering how long they were out of the studio together, and they've just it's a really good album. Just 13 in the wood there burning. All the songs. God Is Dead is probably my personal favourite. And it's an amazing album it's 10 times better than I would have expected anyway. Like it's a great album. I'd seriously suggest picking it up if you're on the fence about getting it. Now, this is Nirvana. It's Outcesticide 3, which is basically a compilation of live performances from Nirvana. It's a really good album, and this is one of 100, one of 100. So there's only 100 of these in the world, and I have number, you see it there, the watermark, number 34 of 100. So it's very unlikely that you would find this in a shop, obviously. And inside, which is also very cool, I wouldn't call it a picture disc, but it's a colour disc, and it's red. So I was very happy to find this. Got this for only €30, which I think is very good because I looked it up online and I can't remember, this was about a year ago I got this, but it's a pretty good price anyway for something that's 1 of 100, and it has very good live performances on it. Yeah. Next, I got this ZZ Top, Eliminator ZZ Top in a charity shop 4 years ago. And at the time, I knew who ZZ Top were, but I'd never really listened to them. I was just like, those are the guys with beards and they do that thing. But that's all I knew. So I picked this up. I have had this lying on top of a shelf for 3 years before I actually got a record player. And I was playing, and it's actually it's a good album, and I'm happy I kept it, and maybe someday it will be worth something. Doubt it, but you never know. Anyway, yeah, that's the front, the car, and then the back, it's the band. And it doesn't open up or anything, that's pretty much that for that. Yeah. This is very good as well. Obviously, I'm going to consider all the ones I take out very good, because I wouldn't have spent money on them if not, so excuse all the this is very goods. Anyway, this is very good. It's Nirvana Unplugged, MTV Unplugged, in New York, and this is probably one of my favourites, because I've known about this for years, and I knew you could get it on CD, but something about this just didn't seem like it should be on CD. I don't know why, but something about it just seemed really almost old-fashioned, so I didn't think CD would do it justice, so I was very happy when I found this on vinyl. And I got, as well, this is another thing I was talking about, you get a free download of this on your iPod, instead of having to pay for it again to get it on your iPod. So, I thought that was really cool. It's 2 sides. It doesn't open up or anything, no more artwork. That's the back, that's pretty much it. Yeah. This was the first album I actually bought for my record player on the purpose of playing it. And this is Alice in Chains' Dirt. Also, an amazing album. I don't know if you know, but obviously Alice in Chains are still going, but without Lane Staley, who died in, I think, 2001. I think, sorry if that's wrong. But great songs on this. It's no filler. Anyway, like Them Bones, Down That River, Sick Man, Rooster, Dirt, Junkhead, Hate to Feel, Angry Share Wood, all amazing songs. It's the front, there's the back, there's the band. Yeah. This is also, I'm proud to have this. This is Motorhead Ace of Spades, and I got it picture disc. And I was happy to find this. I just think it looks really cool with the picture on it. Obviously there's the band, Lemmy. And there's the back, all the songs in the desert, and also with this, again, free download, so I got that on my iPod for free instead of paying another €10 to get it on my iPod, which is great. Yeah. Also very surprised I was able to find this. This is again an accident. I never meant to actually find this album. This is Astro Creep 2000 by White Zombie, Rob Zombie's old band. And this is a really just interesting album. Obviously, Rob Zombie's known for being a bit of a weirdo. So, just the artwork, the feel of it, the sound of it, real industrial, groovy. And just the artwork is really just fucked up, which is cool. So, there's the back as well. Songs, and I think that piece of art's really cool. If that were to be a tattoo, I think that would look amazing. Yeah. That's it for Astro Creep 2000. This is a great album too. This is Shinedown Amaryllis. And sadly, the fucking idiot of a delivery man, because I ordered this online as well, fucking idiot of a delivery man delivered this, and he dropped it obviously it must have been a height, because they were originally, I was able to get it sort of, not fix it, but sort of buff it out a bit, and this was pretty much screwed. There's a bit, I don't think you can see it, but there's a lot of black, like sort of paint and marker painted over, because there were like all etches in it and scratches. So this record sadly skips a lot, even though it's only a few months old. So the idiot of a delivery man dropped it, and he refused to admit he did, so I couldn't do anything about it. So this opens up, and basically this are the band members. There's Brent Smith, and then their names, pictures, and then under it's just like a thanks to their families, friends, God, blah blah blah, producers, songs, all that kind of thing. So that's Amaryllis by Shinedown. Great album. Now, this is Megadeth, Rust in Peace. Sadly, this is my only Megadeth album, and there's a lot more that I'd like to get in the future. Something, I don't know, if I were to start collecting one band's vinyls and have them all, it would probably be Megadeth. Obviously, just because they have so many records, it would be cool to have them all. This is Rust in Peace. On the back, you have Mustaine and all the band members, song listings, and that's pretty much it. There's the front again. So that's Rust in Peace. Great album. And this is actually my last one. I thought I'd had more. I have more on order. I have some stuff by more Children of Bodom, Opeth, Slayer. That's just a few of them anyway. This is Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. And this is one of my favourite albums to have. I only got this one a couple of weeks ago. I just think this is a fucking amazing album. Obviously with Phil Anselmo, the lead singer, who is in about 4 bands now, I think. Anyway, it's like Phil Anselmo and the Illegals, Down. I'm pretty sure he has a solo career, and then he was in Pantera, obviously, so he's doing a lot of shit. Anyway, but Phil Anselmo and the Illegals are actually a really good band there. I can't remember what their debut album is called, but that's a really good album. I'd suggest picking it up. This is the back. You see the band. There's Anselmo and Dimebag and all. This is the inside. Also, you see just the band members. This is also double-sided for better quality. Sounds like the original Walk, obviously not the Avenged Sevenfold one I was talking about earlier. Fucking Hostile, This Love, by Demons Be Driven, Hollow. There's the song listing there. There's producers, website, blah blah blah. And that's it. Now, that's all my vinyls anyway, but I have more on order, and I could do another review of those, or not an unboxing obviously, but just show you what they are, that kind of thing. Or I could wait till I get a lot more and just update my collection video. I have CDs that I could do, movies, games. Games or movies wouldn't be very interesting, but I could do CDs as well, or add to my vinyl collection. I could do a review of my actual record player, which I have under me here. Whatever. So basically, that's the end of this video. I'm Alex for Everything Average, and thanks for watching.